Radhe Radhe, Dandavat Pranam. Welcome to Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Mandir, Gopinath Bhavan, Shri Vrindavan Dham. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Patit Pavana Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Shachinandana Gaura Hari ki jai, Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai, Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai, Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Harinama Sankirtana ki jai, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. We don't have a mridanga yet. The devotees who reside in Gopinath Bhavan like to practice during the daytime, so sometimes they keep it with them, but it will come soon. In the meantime, we have karta, so it's all good. Okay, so we will begin with Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan is the auspicious invocation, calling for the grace, the blessings, the mercy, the sidelong glances of our beloved Srila Gurudev, our beloved Srila Prabhupada, our Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga, Patit Pavan, Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Prem Purushottam Shachinandana Gaura Hari, going all the way back to the original Guru, who is Krishna himself and his Guru of Prem, Vrishabhanu Nandini, Srimati Radha Thakurani. As Krishna states, and you can find it in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radhikar Prema Guru Ami Shishya Nata Sada Amanana Nritye Nachaya Udbhata. Radhika is my Guru of Prem, and I am simply her dancing pupil. She makes me dance various novel dances according to her tune. So you can find Mangalacharan on page 1 of this beautiful bhajan treasure trove, Sri Gaudiya Gitikucha, starting with Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam. Dandavat Pranam to all Vaishnavas present and who will be present. Rukmini Devi, Radhe Radhe. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurung Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tang Sajivam Sadvetam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakham Vitangscha Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayanati Namine Shri Krishna Leela Katane Sudaksham Odarya Madhurya Gunaischa Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Tvang Shirashan Namami Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Shri Krishna Padabjudata Eka Hriddi Chaitanya Leelamrita Sarasaram Narayanam Tvang Satatam Prapadye Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Gaura Presthaya Bhutale Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Ittinamine Ati Martya Charitraya Swashritanam Chapaline Jiva Dukhe Sadarataya Shri Nama Premadayine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Ittinamine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Dayitaya Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhave Namaha. Madhuryojvala Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute. Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dhvantaharine. Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambhara Sambodhe Padambu Jayate Namaha. Namo Bhakti Minodayo Satchidanandanamine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanugabbarayate. Gaura Virbhava Bhumestvang Nirdishta Sajanapriya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannatayate Namaha. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaeva cha patitanang pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Namo mahavadanyaya Krishna prema pradayate Krishnaya Krishna chaitanya namne gauratvishe namaha. He Krishna karuna sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Jayatang Surato Pangor Mama Mandam Matergati Matsarvasvapadambojo Radha Madanamohano Divyadvrindaranyakalpadrumada Shrimad Ratnagara Singhasanastho Shri Shri Radha Shri Lagovinda Deva Preshtalibhi Sevyamano Smarami Shrimandra Sarasarambhi Vangshivatattatastitaha Karshan Venu Svanair Gopir Gopinath Shri Estunaha Vrindaye Tulasi Devyai Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavate Namo Namaha. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you. Radhe Radhe. Oh, look who just came on. Sudevi Devi Dasi. Jiva Pavana Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Anand Raghubir. Is that Atul Krishna Prabhu? He's no longer using his wife's phone to access this, so Rukmini is not in two places at once. Champak and Balwanti So Prasad and Damayanti Dasi Joy. Radhe Radhe to all of you. And Manvati, Hare Krishna. So we will start with calling out for the grace and the mercy of Srila Gurudev. Or Shri Guru. Let me just say Shri Guru. As we were speaking yesterday, Guru is one tattva. So Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada says, Guru is one who appears in an infinity of forms to teach you, me, and all others. That same essence, Guru, who is from different perspectives. One would be Srimati Radhika, one would be Baladev Prabhu, but those manifestations of Krishna who engage all others in serving Krishna, so that is Ashray Tattva, is appearing in an infinity of forms. So we're going to call out to Sri Guru. And Sri Guru appears also individually to us in a particular form. So naturally we would call out to our own Diksha Guru and our Shiksha Gurus. Jai Jai Shri Guru, Prema Kalpataru, by Vaishnav Das, page 29 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha. Jaya Jaya Shri Guru Prema Kalpataru Adbhuta Jako Parakash Iyayogeya Timiravaru Gyan Suchandra Kirane Karunash Ihalochan Anandodham Ajachito Moheno Patito Heri Jo Pahu Chachi De Allah Harina Duramati Agati Satpataya Sate Mati Nahi Sukriti Lavalesh Shri Vrindavano Jugala Bhajano Dhano Tahe Karolo Upadesh Niramala Gora Prema Rasa Sinchane Puralo Jagajano Ash Puralo Jagajano Ash Socharanambuje Rati nahi hoyalo Royato Vaishnavodas Jaya Jaya Shri Guru Prema Kalpataru Adbhuta Jako Parakash Adbhuta Jako Parakash Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jai Guru Deva Jai Guru Deva Guru Deva Jai Guru Deva प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद गुरु परंपरा परंपरा गुरु परंपरा गुरु परंपरा 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 गुरु परंपरा। श्रील गुरुदेव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरुपानुग गौरीय गुरुवर्ग की जय, श्री गुरु परंपरा की जय। Now we will call for the mercy of Vaishnavas. Thakura Vaishnavagana Kori E Nivedana Mo Baro Adhama Durachar by Srila Narottam Das Thakur, page 43 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha. This is the bhajan that says, Keshe dhori more karo par. Take hold of the hair on my head and rescue me from this ocean. Many of us can relate with that concept, that idea that I'm drowning. It doesn't matter what they grab onto as long as they save me. Grab me by the hair and pull me out. Thakura Vaishnava Gana Kori E Nivedana Mobaro Yadhama Durachar Daruna Sangsaro Nidhi Taheru Bailo Vidhi Keshe dhori more karo par. Vidhi baro ballavan na shune dharam gyan sadai karam pashe bandhe. Na dekhi taran lesha jatto dekhi sab klesha anato katare te kande anato katare te kande. Kam krodha lobha moha maddaya bhimano saha apano yapano sthane tane aichano yamaro man phire jeno yandhajan Supatavi pato nahi jane Nalo inu sattamatta Asate majilo chita Tu apaye na korinu yasho Narottama dase ko dekhi shuni lage bhoy tarai aloho nija pasho taraiya lo moho nija pasha. Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur, Vaishnava Thakur. Prabhu Kripa Koro More Doya Koro, Prabhu Kripa Koro More Doya Koro, Prabhu Kripa Koro Doya Koro, Prabhu Kripa Koro More Doya Koro. All Vaishnava Thakurs ki jai. Today on the way here, we were discussing that, well, I was telling that I don't have any bhakti, I don't know anything, but I do have conviction that Gurudev knows, that Srila Gurudev is right, and if you placed him in a room with anybody and there was a debate, he would win. And anyone that tries to throw any punch of Apasiddhanta at him will walk away with a broken hand because Gurudev is so solid. So I have strong conviction in him, although I myself am nothing. I don't know anything. All I know is that my seva and my duty is to repeat his words. And I was seeing this here today, just now. Where was that? Maybe it was the previous prayer. Anyhow, I don't see it at the moment, but saying that I don't know anything, and all of my whatever qualities I think I have, actually I don't have any good qualities. But my Gurudev is full of mercy, and my Gurudev has all transcendental qualities. And if I am qualified to have or allowed to have pride in anything, I can have pride in my Gurudev. As a little child has no qualification, but they can be so proud of their parents.
In the previous one, I am wicked and helpless, and my mind is constantly absorbed in mundane matters.
I am wicked and helpless, and my mind is constantly absorbed in mundane matters. So yes, this is our condition. Even personalities like Srila Gurudev, who are transcendental and sent directly by Radha and Krishna for the benefit of the jivas of this world, still they perform pastimes. And within these pastimes, they also feel these things about themselves. What to speak of us? Srila Gurudev said about himself that I was born in the land of Jarasandha in Bihar. And I was fully trapped in the material world. My Gurudev mercifully pulled me out by my hair, he said, and engaged me in his service. So the fact that these personalities have come, not only given us the opportunity to come to them, but they have come to us. Did you come first to Gurudev, or did Gurudev come to you? No, he came to your house. No, and he stayed in your house. He gave you opportunity to serve, and then you automatically gave your hearts. When Gurudev came to my house also, and it wasn't a house. There were 15 people working day and night. It was a factory for mass producing t-shirts that we would sell in tourist locations in Seattle, Washington. Gurudev stayed in the basement. The ceiling was barely high enough for him to stand up in. But he stayed in that place overnight. He gave a program in the evening and one the next morning. He came to the place where I was staying, literally. Did I come for Gurudev or did he come for me? I forgot to add that one. Then I said, I know there's more. I know there's more. And everyone around her. Now, you met Gurudev first here or in England? In England. He came there for you. I mean, of all places, Wales. He went to Wales.
All places.
Wales is a beautiful place. It's a nice place. And God has not forsaken it. God has sent his own emissaries. I like Wales. But he came there for you. When he arrived in Los Angeles in 1996, he only initiated one person that time. That was Sudevi. Apparently he went there for her. At least she could think so. The point is that Guru is traveling everywhere. Gurudev said, why did I come to Badger, to New Braj? If you've ever been on the road that goes up to New Braj, especially if you're in a condition like Gurudev, where he had spondylitis, so a lot of pain in his neck, especially with moving like this. That road is long and windy. And also the difference in the elevation creates problem for those who have blood pressure. Many devotees, I think it was Ashram Maharaj also, like he was experiencing severe difficulties from the pressure change. Srila Gurudev would make that journey at a very advanced age. And he said, why did I come here? And he was asking devotees, did you call me? Did you call me? No one called him. But he said, I heard crying hearts. Meaning he heard jivas in need of help. He heard crying hearts. And this is the mercy of Krishna, when the jivas are crying and they need help. What kind of help? I'm trapped in this ocean of material existence and I can't keep trying to tread water. I'm drowning. I need help. Please be merciful to me. Krishna sends his mercy, and that mercy comes in the form of Gurudev, Diksha and Shiksha Gurus. So Srila Gurudev heard crying hearts, and because of that, he traveled everywhere to help to rescue us from drowning in this miserable ocean of oil that's on fire, he said. Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe Amit Dandakar Prabhu ki jai ho. So now we will call out for the mercy of... Ooh. How does time go so fast? I even started on time today. Nitai, Gauranga, and our Goswamis, in the form of Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Koromore. I love that bhajan. Page 96 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha. By Srila Narottam Das Thakur. Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha Shri Jiva Go Pala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya koro more Toma bina Ke doyalu Jagata sansare Patita pavano hetu Tavayavataro Mosamma Tita Prabhu Na paibe aro Ha महाप्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी कृपा बोलो कनो करो आमी बड़ो दुखी दया करो सीतापति अद्वैत गोसाई तब कृपा बोले पाए चैतन्य निताय हा स्वरूप सनातनो रूप रघुनाथो भक्त जुग श्री जीव प्रभु लोकनाथो दया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र संग मागे नरोत्तम दास दया करो प्रभु पाद श्रीदयित दास वैष्णवेर कृपा मागे अधम दास दया करो गुरुदेव पतित पावन श्री चरणे सेवा मागे हे पतित जन श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे तोमा बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे तोमा बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे शचीनंदन जय गौर हरि शचीनंदन जय गौर हरि जय शचीनंदन जय गौर हरि शचीनंदन जय गौर हरि निताय है गौर है निताय है गौर है निताय है निताय है गौर है जय रूप रघुनाथ जय रूप रघुनाथ रूप रघुनाथ जय रूप रघुनाथ जय रूप रघुनाथ रूप रघुनाथ प्रभु है 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 प्रेम पुरुषोत्तम श्री सचिनंदन गौर हरि की जय पतित पावन श्री नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय श्री रूप रघुनाथ जू की जय श्री सद्गो स्वामी प्रभु की जय रूपानुग गौरी गुरु वर्ग की जय राधे राधे सदानंद प्रभु and Shashikala Devi Dasi. Sadananda Prabhu is in Mirepoix, France, and Shashikala Devi Dasi is Brijbasi. Do you have any preference for Krishna bhajan? Okay. Next, we will call out for the mercy of Krishna in the form of the bhajan by Srila Rupa Goswami Pad. Oops, I just lost my page completely. Jai Jai Pallava Rajakumar. Page 345. Jai Jaya Pallava Rajakumar. Radhe Radhe Eli Fletcher, Hare Krishna. Haribo. Jayo Jayo Pallava Rajakumar. Jayo Jayo Pallava Rajakumar. Jaya Jaya Pallava Rajakumar. Jaya Jaya Pallava Rajakumar. Radha Bakshashi Harimanniharo. Radha Bakshashi Harimanniharo. Radha Bakshashi Harimanniharo. Radha Bakshashi Harimanniharo. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Apaghanaghatita Ghushrinnaghana Saro. Apaghanaghatita Ghushrinnaghana Saro. Pinchakachita Kunchita Kachabharo. Pinchakachita Kunchita Kachabharo. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Radha Driti Hara Muralitaro. Radha Driti Hara Muralitaro. Nayananchala Krito Madanna Vikaro. Nayananchala Krito Madanna Vikaro. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Rasaranjita Radha Parivaro. Rasaranjita Radha Parivaro. Kalita Sanatano Chitta Viharo. Kalita Sanatano Chitta Viharo. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Radha Bakshashi Harimanniharo. Radha Bakshashi Harimanniharo. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Jaya Jaya Vallabha Rajakumar. Krishna He 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 Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He, Krishna He. Shri Radha Gopinath Ji ki jai, Shri Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki jai. Hare Krishna. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite by Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, followed by Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hari Bol. Jaya Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayite Jaya Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayite Gokula Taruni Mandalo Mahite Gokula Taruni Mandalo Mahite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayite Damodara Rati Vardhano Veshe Hari Nishkuta Vrinda Vipineshe Damodara Rati Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Vrinda Vipineshe Vrishabhanu Dadhi Navasashi Lekhe Lalita Sakhi Guna Ramita Vishakhe Vrishabhanu Dadhi Navasashi Lekhe Lalita Sakhi Guna Ramita Vishakhe Karunam Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sannaka Sanatana Varnita Charite Karunam Kurumai Karuna Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Varnita Charite Karuna Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Radhe Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite Gokula Taruni Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite O Radhe Jai Radhe Jai Radhe Jai Shri Radhe Radhe Jai Radhe Jai Radhe Jai Krishna Jai Radhe Jai Krishna Jai Radhe Jai Krishna Jai Radhe Jai Krishna Vrishabhanandani Shrimati Radha Thakurani ki jai Shri Gopinath Ji ki jai Radhe Radhe कहाँ से आए फरीदाबाद. हाँ 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 ठीक है. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I just wanted to share, many years ago I was in Govardhan and I was leading Radhe Jai Jai Madhavadayate, and at the end I was singing Jai Radhe Jai Radhe, as most people do, because it's for her. And Gurudev looked at me and he mouthed the words Jai Radhe Jaya Krishna. And then I started singing Jai Radhe Jaya Krishna, and he was happy with that, he was pleased with that. These days it's quite popular that there's so many different groups, they exclusively focus only on her, to the exclusion of Krishna. But think about it, would that make her happy? So Gaudiya Vaishnavas, those in the line of Rupa Goswami, they're always on her team, but she's made of the mood of pleasing Krishna. That's her composition. She is his Hladini Shakti Adhishtatri Devata, the medium by which he experiences happiness, pleasure, love, affection. She is made of that. So how can she not always desire for Krishna's happiness and pleasure? And he's happy and most pleased when he is with her. So the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we say, Jai Jai Radha Krishna Jugala Milan. Or in other words, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is called Yugala Mantra. Radha and Krishna are together. Sometimes they're experiencing separation, but even within that separation there is meeting. But to keep them separate with intent or neglect him, this would not be pleasing to her. Srila Gurudev said, how do you please Srimati Radhika? You chant, Namami Nandanandanam, Namami Nandanandanam, Namami Nandanandanam, Namami Nandanandanam. How do you please Krishna? Munindra Vrinda Vandite Triloka Shoka Harini Prasanna Vaktra Pankaje Nikunja Bhuvilasini Vrajendra Bhanu Nandini Vrajendra Sunu Sangate Kadakarishyasi Hamang Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam. You please her by calling his names, and you please him by calling her names. And how do you please both of them? Sakhe Kalaya Goramudaram, Sakhe Kalaya Goramudaram. Or in other words, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is pleasing to Radha and Krishna, and this is also pleasing to Sri Sachinandan Gaurahari. So Srila Gurudev said, I have never chanted anything. He said that he is doing seva to Sri Harinam Prabhu. So it is Harinam seva. He said he has never eaten anything. He is doing seva to Radha and Krishna in the form of Mahaprasad. Such a big difference from how we approach Harinam. I have to chant Harinam. I have to finish my rounds. Gurudev's like, you're going to finish your rounds? Really? You have to finish? You should finish everything else so you have time for Harinam. Right? And we approach Mahaprasad with, ooh, that looks good. I want to enjoy this. But the pure Vaishnavas are not approaching any aspect of Krishna with the intent to enjoy, only how to serve. And their service is in the form of imbibing this remnant of Radha and Krishna and experiencing their meeting through the medium of this prasad. It's a very different approach. And so the depth of devotion is also correlating with the depth of bhav on the approach to whatever activity in bhakti that we are performing. For the beginner, it's like, oh, that's nice. The prasadam. How many devotees have the prasadam? And after 50 years, it's still the prasadam. More paneer, right? It's about the food and the enjoyment I get from that, or even the enjoyment I get from the kirtan, or the enjoyment I get from the erudition of the speaker of Harikatha. Oh, how brilliant they are, and how well they're able to string the Sanskrit shlokas together, and how much they know, and how they're able to impress the audience. All of these things. How I'm getting enjoyment from all of the different aspects of bhakti. Even how beautiful Thakurji looks. I want to enjoy how beautiful they are. This is pleasing to my eyes. But if they weren't dressed so beautifully, would we still have the same attraction? So Srila Gurudev has told that there are different kinds of ruchi or taste. Most of us are attracted to what is pleasing to our senses. So we like the beautiful dress of Thakurji, we like the sweet, melodious kirtan that is expertly performed, we like the Harikatha, which is smooth and expert and strung together like a beautiful garland, we like the Mahaprasad that tastes good to us, we like what is pleasing to our senses. We have this kind of ruchi.
The same category of I feel good about something, because there's a moment that feels good about it.
If you're going for the purpose of feeling good, this is also not considered to be bhakti. Bhakti means what is exclusively for Krishna's happiness. I'll speak about it. Okay, so Tungavidya Didi is mentioning about those who approach bhakti in terms of what feels good to me. I've asked so many people who come to visit Vrindavan, so, have you been here before? Like, no, this is my first time. And I'm like, so, what do you think? You know, it feels nice. You know, I feel like there's a spiritual vibe. Locals. It feels good. I like the way it makes me feel. It's not about bhakti. It is certainly individual, because everyone is, Srila Bhakti Rakshat Sridhar Maharaj called it subjective evolution of consciousness. Subjective means individual, and everyone is on their own individual path of evolution toward their perfection. And sometimes part of evolution means to back up so that you can jump over something, right? You need more running room to jump over something. And so it's very difficult to be able to understand or place anyone. And really, technically, everyone is exactly where they need to be at the moment that they are, because everyone's in their own evolution. But the fact that our Guru Varga have told devotees and Mahaprabhu, you should go out and whoever you meet, tell them about Krishna and do kirtan publicly, this is also part of that. So they're right where they need to be, and there is also so much room for improvement, and the improvement can come from outside help as guided by Bhagavan and his pure devotees. So it's not that everyone should stay exactly where they are. Everyone needs to be where they are. So coming to your question, to feel good about something. Yes. There are so many groups that go based on feelings only. And we discussed this the other day. Religion without philosophy is simply sentiment, and philosophy without religion is simply mental speculation. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada has told this. So, there are those who only go based on feeling, but only going based on feeling is so dangerous. Oh gosh, I have to tell this. When I was 18 years old, I was attracted to somebody. And it was a very dangerous situation, and my friends were saying, love is never wrong. So the feeling was there, and my friends were encouraging me that, well, it's never wrong. Well, it was wrong, of course. And I started to approach the very dangerous situation and got threatened because of it. And I thought, well, apparently it is wrong. And then I thought, you know what? My Gurudev, well, that time I wasn't with Gurudev, but our Guru Varga wouldn't approve, Mahaprabhu wouldn't approve, Shastra wouldn't approve, any pure Vaishnava wouldn't approve, and any normal, decent person in society wouldn't approve. So just going by feelings is not necessarily favorable. There must be something behind it. If my feeling correlates with the tenets of Shastra, then I can move along that path. But most of us have been following the path of our feelings since time immemorial. And what has that gotten us? It's kept us trapped in the material world since forever, until now. So just following our own feelings is not a good process. If Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he mentions, I'm trying to remember the article that I read it in, maybe this sadhana. He was talking about proof, praman. And he said praman, or evidence, is the words of Shastra and the words of the pure devotees, but also our experience, our own experience. But he coupled that with which is in line with the words of Shastra and the words of the pure devotees. So just following the path of sentimentality because I like it, because it feels good, is a recipe for prakrita sahajya. That do what you like, as you like, it doesn't matter. None of our Guru Varga, Mahaprabhu included, agree with this principle. Otherwise they wouldn't give any instruction to us whatsoever. They would just say, follow as you like, it's all good, do as you like. But this idea is actually what our Guru Varga have come to discipline us against. Because that is called manoratena, following the path or being on the chariot of the mind. It only brings us to destruction. We might get lucky following the feeling. So many followed the feeling when they met Gurudev, and the feeling was right and the feeling was good and they followed him. But this is, I wouldn't say luck, this is mercy. It's something different. But also he fulfilled all of the check boxes of the definition of Guru. Yes. And his practice was impeccable. And he told, and he proved it, you can trust me, I won't fall down. I don't know two people in the entire world that can say that. Really, honestly. I mean, Gurudev can say that. Sri Guru can say that. Can any of us say that with conviction? You can trust me, I won't fall down? Srila Prabhupada said it. Srila Gurudev said it. And they didn't. And others who pretend, they fall down because they're bragging when they don't have the right to. It's a dangerous thing. So coming back to this ruchi thing, Srila Gurudev said there may be someone who's expertly singing, playing harmonium, and they may be fallen, and whenever I read that, I think about myself. They may be already fallen, and so many are coming and listening to the kirtan and joining in kirtan. And he said someone else may be in the corner. They have no rhythm, they have no good voice, no tuning or anything. They can't even clap on beat, but tears are pouring from their eyes as they're calling Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya. And because they have no good rhythm and no good tuning, no one is interested to be there. Whereas that is real kirtan, and this would be something else. It would be nonsense kirtan, or as, what do they call it? Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj was referring to Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj. He said it's called Tordyatrika. It's actually in the category of vice, like a sin. The kirtan of those who are only doing it for Kanaka Kamani and Pratishtha. Do people like it? Oh, maybe they will give me money, maybe it will make me famous, maybe I can get some sense gratification out of it. When my first tour with the Festival of India, traveling around during the Rath Yatra festivals, there was one Gurukul boy who was playing mridanga very expertly, and his whole focus was, let me see if I can attract any girl in the audience and then go run off with her right after the kirtan. This is not the purpose of kirtan. This is complete madness. But if someone is doing kirtan for any other purpose other than for pleasing Krishna, then it's technically not kirtan, it is considered a vice or sin. Okay. Okay. So Vaikuntha Maladidi is saying in the next upcoming harmonist, the upcoming songbook, there are many beautiful articles about what is real kirtan versus what is not kirtan. And Toryatrika refers to kirtan which is done for one's own pleasure. So it's going to be quite eye-opening. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada said we should not be seen as a band of musicians or performers. He said rather our devotion during kirtan for Krishna should be so great that it will inspire a mood of devotion for Krishna in the participants. That's how kirtan should be. And you see when Gurudev is doing kirtan, and he said the most powerful form of kirtan is Harikatha. As he's speaking about Krishna, tears are flowing from his eyes, he's becoming more and more excited, and the devotees in the audience start to feel that I also want to love Krishna like that. Look at Prabhupada. He told Gurudev, I was chanting in the park with my eyes closed. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And when I opened my eyes, I saw the most amazing thing. He said, normally you see worms going into stool. But I saw the most amazing things. The worms were leaving the stool, becoming devotees, putting their arms in the air and chanting the names of the Lord. He said it was the most amazing thing to witness. So by his presence and by his kirtan, the jivas who were present in that vicinity became attracted and started awakening devotion to Krishna. This is the difference between real kirtan and other kirtan. After we experience kirtan of a self-serving materialist, meaning katha and singing, etc., and also their cooking, what happens as a result? The bhav is transferred. So, Srila Gurudev actually gave a lot of instruction through the medium of a particular verse, which we're all somewhat familiar with. Vikriditam vrajavidubir idam cha vishnum shradham vito nishnuyad atabaranayadya bhaktim param bhagavatim pratilabdya kamam hridrogam ashpapahinotya chirena dhira. That verse is in Srimad Bhagavatam, and actually there's emphasis given that one must hear Rasa Lila Katha if you want to become free of the disease of the heart, hridrogam, which is actually lust, mundane lust. It has to be that we hear about transcendental love from the right source with the right mood. That means we have to hear it from someone who has no mundane lust, who has transcendental love for Krishna. Like those persons they are glorifying, the gopis of Vrindavan. And we have to hear it with Shraddha Anvita, with faith, with regard, with respect and honor. Srila Gurudev made the point again and again, this verse would not be there if it didn't apply to those who currently have lust in our hearts. It means that we require to hear this to receive that higher taste, aprakritakam, or transcendental love, prem, to overcome the power of prakritakam, or material lust. In other words, the higher taste needs to come to help us get rid of the lower taste. But the same words, and this is referring to what we spoke about yesterday, spoken by the materialist, the sense enjoyer, the lusty person, that same Rasa Lila Katha spoken by a lusty person will have the exact opposite effect. If we hear that from those persons, it will increase the fire of lust in our heart, whereas if we hear it from the pure devotee, it will remove that. So it really matters who we associate with, who we imbibe from, how we imbibe, and what is their nature. All of that is actually the most important. Like, if I was here speaking all of this katha, and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada was in the corner over there saying, hello, how are you? Which one would be superior? Yeah.
Speaking about some current events, it's more powerful than somebody else.
So Vaikuntha Maladidi is confirming that Srila Gurudev would say that if Sri Guru or a pure devotee is looking at the newspaper and discussing maybe current events, and someone else is maybe any Kanishta or pre-Kanishta is giving some lofty harikatha. Which one is more powerful? Really, it is to be in the association of the pure devotee. And Gurudev himself proved this by telling, I remember him, and he told it many times, but at Taliban, if I see anyone chanting your own japa while the kirtan of the parikrama is going on, and you're not participating in that kirtan, I will take your mala away from you. And then he said, do you think that your own private chanting is more powerful than the kirtan of Mahaprabhu? Do you not know who is leading this parikrama? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Gadadhar Pandit, Advaita Acharya, Srivas Thakur, and behind them, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Rai Ramananda, all of our 6 Goswamis, and all of the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all of our Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga. And you think your own personal chanting is more powerful than the kirtan of Mahaprabhu? So Gurudev was establishing what is more important than what is less important. Less important is my own thinking that I am so powerful that my own chanting can be more important than the kirtan of Mahaprabhu. Yes?
Also say that those people who are doing the kirtan, all the anatas are leaving their heart and are coming down your heart.
Yes. The Srila Gurudev would also tell that, I remember him telling it so many times, when kirtan is going on, all of the anartas are leaving the hearts of those who are participating in the kirtan, those who are chanting, those who are clapping, those who are dancing, those who are participating. And he said they begin to circle in the air. And all of those who are not participating, it will go to you. And then everyone would start clapping and chanting. Oh, Radhe Radhe. So many devotees came on when I was speaking. I didn't see. There's Sachi Devi, Sachi Amy Martin, Krishna Premavati, Rupa Das, Ananda Dvivedi, Puleshwari Devi Dasi, Puja Vinod, Ananga Priya, Jayadev Goswami Das, Omkarananda, and Rob Elings, Raga Pandit Prabhu, and Bhanumati. Radhe Radhe. So, we were speaking about kirtan, which is for the pleasure of Krishna, versus kirtan, which is mundane. I cannot claim to be anything, but Srila Gurudev did order that I should do kirtan. And I questioned him once in San Diego. I said, Gurudev, you're telling us that we should go everywhere, we should speak about Krishna, we should chant Hare Krishna. But my heart is full of so many anarthas, lust, anger, greed, madness, envy, pride. What benefit will others get by hearing my kirtan of Krishna? And he said, oh, some Shakti will be there because you are under guidance. And so I pray to always be under the guidance of Srila Gurudev and the Vaishnavas, so that some semblance, even a drop of some Shakti may manifest while I am endeavoring to serve. I was telling Manbati on the way here that I don't have any devotion and I have no good qualities, but I do have firm conviction that he does, and that he is right, and that you can place anyone in the room with him if they want to debate, and he will defeat them soundly with logic and tattva siddhant and tattva darshinas, means his own true experience. And if anyone goes against him, they try to throw some kind of punch toward him with their mundane logic, they'll walk away with bloody knuckles because he's solid. And so I have very strong conviction that he's he's my Gurudev, he's the best. So we'll call out Hare Krishna Mahamantra and then read a little bit of Going Beyond Vaikuntha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gora Hari Bol, Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, 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 Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bo, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Radha Gopinaju ki jai, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaye Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaye Tadbhaktaye Namo Namah Ajnanatimirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Nama Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaye Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayaniti Namine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Giring Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Ninatarinam. First of all, I offer my Dandava Pranam thousands of times in the dust of the lotus feet of our beloved Srila Gurudev, Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnupad, Ashto Tarashata, Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, And the same thousands of Dandavat Pranam and the dust of the lotus feet of Nitya Lila Prabhishta Om Vishnupad, Ashtotara Shata Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and to all of our Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga, and to all Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, past, present, and future, including all of you who are physically present here, and all of you who are virtually present, I offer to you my Dandavat Pranam. So we are continuing with the study of Going Beyond Vaikuntha. This is a collection of the Harikatha of our Srila Gurudev, speaking on the teachings of Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad as found in Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Before entering into this transcendental literature, we will first pray in the dust of the lotus feet of Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad and Srila Gurudev, that may even a particle of their moods, which are present within these pages, manifest itself within our hearts. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad ki jai. And inevitably, as we are reading through, we will remember so many teachings of Srila Gurudev. He ordered in the beginning, when he told us to start traveling and preaching on our own, he said, it'll be easy. Just read a little, speak a little. Read a little, speak a little. He said after a couple of weeks it will be easy. It was a couple of years, but anyhow, that's how he told us. So we see here, where we last were, how Sriman Narayan was speaking about the mouse who entered the temple. And the lamp which was offered to the Lord was just about to extinguish, but the mouse went and ate a little bit of ghee, and because of that, the lamp became bright again. So Sriman Narayan told that I accepted that he was offering a lamp to me in Arti. And so then, because of that, he received a human birth, and within one lifetime, he attained perfection. He attained my abode. So how merciful is the Lord that he arranges situations like that, that whether we're a bird who has been shot by a hunter who circles around a temple, or even a mouse who eats some ghee, still the Lord is giving us an opportunity to progress. But Sriman Narayan is telling to Gopkumar, so I'm just recapping this section, but you didn't even do anything like this. All of the time you were opposed to me. You remained in bad company, always spoke about mundane topics, and you were always absorbed in sense enjoyment. We can check our own pulses. It sounds very familiar to me. You never did anything to bring yourself in my direction. I thought, by any means I must save him. So I arranged for you to take birth at Govardhan, and then I myself came as your guru. That was none other. That was me. What kind of mercy. I gave you the Gopal mantra, and then I kept coming in the midst of your progress to nourish your mantra and strengthen your sadhana. So the Lord is admitting to Gopkumar that I came as your guru in so many different lifetimes, in so many different places, to help you, to give you a boost. I made the arrangement, I came to you. Yes?
I even remember in the book, it says somewhere, that I overstepped my own rules of creation.
Yes. Maybe that will come up. I remember that too. Sriman Narayan said I had to bend the rules of my own creation to get to you. But that should give us hope. Because we may also be like this. How many times has the Lord come to us in different forms to bring us from where we were to where we are now? And how many more times, hopefully not too many, will He continue to come to bring us? But we see in Gopkumar's case, he didn't do anything. It's not like he deserved it. He was a case of hopelessness, going the other way and not grabbing onto any of the good that the Lord was sending. So the Lord made arrangements for his birth. He made himself into his guru, gave him that association, and then kept coming for him. So we should also understand that whether our guru is coming in the form of Diksha Guru, as we have seen in this lifetime, or as Shiksha Gurus, as so many have seen, still that is the same Lord coming, manifesting in those forms. Chaitya Guru manifests from the heart, this is Chaitya Guru, in the form of Diksha and Shiksha Gurus, to help us, to benefit us, not only in this life, in millions of lifetimes, to guide us. So I kept coming in the midst of your progress to nourish your mantra and strengthen your sadhana. One will not meet such a guru in 1 or 2 lives, but only after thousands of births will one receive a guru who can lead him to me. There's so many different kinds of teachers who can come, but who can bring us to Krishna? Srila Gurudev would say, I have come to bring you to Krishna. You hold on and don't let go, and I will bring you to that perfection. That's why he came, to bring us and connect us. But it is so rare actually to meet such a personality. There's 8.5 billion people just on this planet, what to speak of in all the planets within this universe. And how rare is it to meet, not just to meet a pure devotee, to see one, then to meet one, to hear from one, to receive instruction and correction also from such a personality for our benefit. It is actually quite rare. Only after thousands of births will one receive a guru who can lead him to me. I came to you in many forms and gave you inspiration, instilled spiritual strength within you, and told you all of the deep secrets of bhajan. Now it is very good that we have finally met, and I am very happy. You will stay here now and not go anywhere else. So Gopkumar had finally arrived in Vaikuntha in the midst of Sriman Narayan. And he said, you will stay here now and not go anywhere else. Why is that? Because once one attains to the transcendental abode, there's no taking birth again in this material world. Yad gatva mam nivartante tad dhama paramam mama. Who attains to my abode never again has to take birth in this material world. And if they do take birth, it's not by the influence of Mahamaya. It is only by the will of the Lord and the influence of his own internal potency, Yogamaya, like our Guru Varga. Their appearance is transcendental, just like the Supreme Lord's appearance in this world. It is not made of mundane stuff. Gopkumar began staying there. One day, Lakshmi Devi saw that evening was approaching and everyone had left the presence of Narayan except Gopkumar. Since Lakshmi Devi alone serves Narayan food and drink and massages his feet, she told Vishvakshen and others to employ some cleverness to draw Gopkumar away. It was their private time. They used time for him to go. They said to him, come and take rest. It is late. Everyone is going and you also need rest. You appear very tired. Therefore, please come with us and take some rest. They tried this trickery to draw Gopkumar away, but he didn't desire to go. Finally, they affectionately took his hand and led him away, but this made him very unhappy. Another day, Narayan called Gopkumar and said, come and do the service of fanning me. Gopkumar became very pleased upon obtaining this service, but what did he really want? I desire to play the flute with him, embrace him, and take prasad directly from his plate. I want to take the cows out to graze with him and accompany him to his house, where his mother will feed us and give us nice things to drink. I want this type of free and independent relationship with Narayan. This is Sakya Bhav. But he will not reciprocate with me in the same way. Instead, here I am bound up with my hands together. I must offer pranam. Thinking like this, Gopkumar became even more unhappy. So he was in the realm of perfection, in the direct association of the Supreme Lord, Sriman Narayan. And yet, his heart was not feeling happy and he was not feeling satisfied because he was not aligned with his own intrinsic eternal nature as a Sakha in relationship with Krishna. So although it is a realm of sadhya or a goal and it is perfection, it was not his perfection. And due to misalignment, he did not feel satisfaction. He did not feel happiness. And Srila Gurudev has told that by no one's association, not by Guru, not by the Lord himself, not by all of the eternal associates of the Lord, does your Svarup change. Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sri Maharaj said, of course, Krishna is independent and he can if he wants to. He can make you into whatever he wants, whenever. But he doesn't. But he can. So we shouldn't say that he can't do something, but he doesn't. The nature of the soul is fixed. Gopkumar was already fixed. And no matter what association came, even the association which came to endeavor to convert him, still, even if this is converted, this cannot be converted. The intrinsic, inherent, eternal nature of the soul is eternally present, and it is only fully satiated when it is in alignment with its nature. When that jiva attains to his own specific eternal relationship with his own beloved, specific Ishtadev, will he feel satiated, satisfied, happy, and I want to use the word relieved in this case. Because Gurudev's using the word unhappy. Vaikuntha is a place, technically Vaikuntha, where it is without unhappiness and without these kind of dualities. And yet Gopkumar is feeling unhappy. So one day Nard approached him and said, "Your face appears withered in unhappiness." This should not be in Vaikuntha. "I can see that you are not satisfied." Even before Gopkumar could reply, Narad had understood everything. Beginning to speak, Narad felt a little shy because Lakshmi Devi and others were nearby, and he could not speak openly before them. Although they are all tattva-darshis, still, by the potency of Yogamaya, they have some kind of covering. They're not looking at Krishna Lila as the ultimate perfection. They're thinking this is the topmost perfection. So this is also by the arrangement of Bhagavan and his internal potencies. So Nard could not speak openly in front of them. So he took Gopkumar to a solitary place and said, "Aho, inside you there is some very deep yearning. Here you don't have the relationship with Bhagavan that you long for. You desire Sakya Bhav, that is the mood of a friend of Krishna. Here Bhagavan will not kiss and embrace you. You cannot eat from the same plate with him and sleep on the same bed. All these loving exchanges of Sakya Bhav are what you really desire. This has been your strong desire for a very long time. In this place your desire will not be fulfilled, but don't be discouraged. Because there is one thing you must understand. Narayan is your worshipful Lord. He and the Gopal that you desire in Sakya Bhav are one and the same, non-different. This is Tattva. In Tattva they are the same. This is called Vishnu Tattva. Sri Brahma Sanghita says, Diparchedeva hidasantaram abhyupetya dipayate. Just as one fire lights another fire, makes another one. Fire is fire is fire. Technically, it's the same. But it also says that the original fire, which has made all of the other fires, that is compared to Krishna in Vrindavan. But in Tattva, they are the same. In Rasa, from the perspective of relationship or Rasa Vichar, there is differentiation. And so Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his conversation with the family of Gopal Bhatta Goswami in Sri Rangam, established this precedent that yes, Narayan and Krishna are one and the same in Tattva, but from the perspective of Rasa, there is massive variation and difference. And if you want to understand truth, you have to see it from both perspectives. And so if we are going to grade devotees and grade Bhagavan, then gradation can only be done through the medium of Rasa Vichar. Because otherwise, all the Vaikuntha Vasis are perfect in their relationship with their perfect Lord, Sriman Narayan. All of the Ayodhya Vasis are perfect in relationship with their perfect Lord, Sri Ramachandra. All of the Brajavasis are perfect in their relationship with their dear beloved Shyam Sundar. But in terms of rasa, there is gradation. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established that very conclusively in his conversation with Sri Ramananda Rai. The expression of love and affection and the highest levels of that can be found only in Srimati Radhika, ultimately. In Vrindavan. So Sakya Bhav is what you really desire. This has been your strong desire for a very long time. In this place, your desire will not be fulfilled. But don't be discouraged. Oh, I already read that. So they are non-different. Narayan and Krishna, or Gopal, are non-different. They are one and the same. Silently, you are longing to play with him in Sakya Bhav. But here, that longing will not be fulfilled. So that same Lord is manifesting according to the nature of those devotees in different prakoshts. So those who are in Vaikuntha, their nature of service is actually in Shanta Rasa. It's neutrality with a touch of Dasya. And so the Lord is manifesting according to their requirement in that place as Sriman Narayan. But Sakya Bhav cannot be fully expressed in that realm. But it can only be fully expressed in the realm of Braj. So, but here that longing will not be fulfilled. I will tell you how to proceed upward to your next destination. Thus ends chapter 2 of Going Beyond Vaikuntha. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he writes in his, I believe it's Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita commentaries, that all of the works of our Goswamis are based on the teachings of Sri Sanatana Goswami as found in Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita.
The Prabhupada may have said it. Gurudev's is the same. It's in a Raising the Heart with article 2010, Sri Vyasa Puja. And Gurudev's is everything, or no, 2009, everything comes from all the Goswami's works, comes from this Brihad Bhagavatamrita alone. It says alone.
So,
Everything's the source.
Vaikuntha Maladidi is sharing that in 2009 Rays of the Harmonist, there you can find where Srila Gurudev is telling that all of the works of our Goswamis have come alone from Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita. So how essential is this scripture, this literature for us? And Srila Gurudev also, you can hear it through all of his speaking, all of the siddhanta that he's giving and everything. It is saturated with the teachings that are found in Brihad Bhagavatamrita. I believe Srila Prabhupada wrote that any serious student would do well to read the books of the Goswamis, but I remember him telling something about Brihad Bhagavatamrita specifically. I'll find the quote and share it next time. So, it is essential if we want to understand the tattvas, the siddhantas, because Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad has, through the Leela of Gop Kumar's progression and also through the discussion of the levels of devotees. These two different chapters of Brihad Bhagavatamrita, or sections, has really established the foundation of all of the teachings in a very concise, condensed way, in a story form, but in a way that we can easily digest and imbibe and understand. I remember once Srila Gurudev telling, without Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, you will never understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Because Chaitanya Charitamrita gives you the outline how to understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Otherwise, it's very easy to come up with our own conclusions. But Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, with of course, the assistance of Murari Gupta, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, all of their sharing, has presented the teachings of our Goswamis and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in such a way. He has given essential foundational verses so that we can understand the teachings of Srimad Bhagavatam. And Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita gives us an entrance into all of the works, all of the teachings of our Guru Varga, in a way that when we see something, it will resonate. Like Srila Prabhupada would add a sentence to the ends of some of his translations. For whom the material world holds no charm whatsoever. It's not there in the Sanskrit, but one should understand that that is the principle. And if we don't understand the tattva, then we might miss that point. Or the other one, Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunai Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Kore Udoy. He said that what is Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema, that eternal transcendental Krishna Prema is manifest in the heart. He's not saying that it's just coming from them. It's already here. And Sadhya Kabunoi, it's nothing to be had from any outside source, he says. Shravan Adi, by Shravan, Kirtan, and so forth, Shuddha Chitte, our consciousness will become purified. Korye Udoy, and what is inside will then manifest externally. So he says, it's not to be had from any outside source. If you read Brihad Bhagavatamrita, it'll make it very clear what that means. That it is Swarupena, it is from inside already, and it is being awakened. And as Srila Gurudev would say, Gurudev never changes you into something else. He only awakens what is inside. And Srila Prabhupada told us 1,000 times that I'm not giving something, I'm awakening. Harinam will awaken what is inside. It is already there, it just needs to be awakened. But this is the essential teaching of Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad, which is found in Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita, and you see it through the entire journey of Gop Kumar. And so if we have that foundation, then as we're reading the works of our other Goswamis and all of our more current Acharyas, it will click. Every time, yes, they're not making anything new, they're not making anything up, they're drawing from the same source, this same strong, powerful, unbreakable Tattva Siddhanta. And those who don't have a strong foundation, anyone will come and say anything really sweet that they like, or maybe they just like the person who's speaking, and easily they can throw out the conceptions of their transcendental Gurudev and embrace new, other, or different conceptions, throwing out the source of the works of all of our Goswamis. Yes, they will accept opposing, opposite, or different, or twisted conceptions. So it's very essential for us to take shelter of the words of Sri Sanatana Goswami, especially as our Guru Varga have presented them. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari. Yes, Raghava Prabhu, dormant Krishna consciousness. Now, how many times does Srila Prabhupada say that? It is dormant within us. Yes?
I was just curious, because you called Brihad Bhagavatamrita story, you mean a history, right? If it really isn't true.
Did I say story?
Saying a story doesn't mean it's not true. That's why I was clear.
Did I use the word story? I'm sorry. Brihad Bhagavatamrita is not a story. It is a history.
You say story, it doesn't mean... No, it's okay. I just want to clarify. Because some people say that and don't. So that's why I asked.
Our Guru Varga have established that what Sanatana Goswami Pad has given is true and real. And if it didn't happen this time, he's witnessing it whenever or wherever it has happened. Because all of the works of all of our Guru Varga, all of our Shastras are actually divine revelation. They are witnessing, seeing, and presenting. Yes?
Srila Maharaj makes the point that do we think that just these histories, as we want to call them now, were just revealed by sages, the ancient rishis?
Right.
Do we not accept that the absolute truth is being, the current of the absolute truth is manifested by current day pure Vaishnavas? They can also reveal, there is good, he says better than.
Yes, he did.
Srila Sanatana Goswami, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and Jagadharma, they only publish reality, they only
Yes.
write reality. So he says we shouldn't think they're any less.
Yes. So by Jayanti Mala Didi is, I'm just telling for the devotees here, is sharing that Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj has, I want to use the word kindly, gently challenged, that do we think that only the sages of the ancient past have given tattva darshi truths, that only they are able to see and give these truths? He said we should understand that those who are also current acharyas, they're even giving more refined, more powerful truths. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said the current acharya and his conceptions is the sum total of all previous acharyas combined. So we should understand that it is more and more and more refined and powerful. So what our Gurudev is giving, what Srila Prabhupada has given is it's the condensation of everyone, all of the seers put together. So what they are saying is true, it is real, and it is revelation of true history. It's a true story. Also, Jaiva Dharma. People have challenged, is that real or not? No, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is witnessing these pastimes and sharing that in Jaiva Dharma.
Someone else was it just a story? Yeah, that means imagination.
So by Jantimala Didi said that people would, basically suggest to Gurudev that Jaiva Dharma is just a novel that Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote, to make some points. And Gurudev would become really upset, angry, and heavy, challenging them back that no, this is reality. What Bhaktivinoda Thakur has witnessed and seen, he is giving. So we should accept that it is truth. It is a transcendental reality and a history. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Radha Gopinath Ju Sachinandana Gaur Hari Ki Joy. You see that, huh? Bolo Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango. Oh Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango. Bolo Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango.